Hi, let's discuss today the cost of JavaScript, SVG placeholders and WebAssembly support. I'm Anatol and you are watching the good parts of the front-end development. Lynn Clark wrote an article titled Entering the Quantum Era. Here, she described how Firefox got fast again and where it's going to get faster. As always, she interspersed adult text with own drawings. HTTP2 Push is tougher than I thought by Jake Archibald is a collection of HTTP2 server push pitfalls and recommendations how to cope with them. As the author noted, I don't think I'd recommend HTTP2 push to anyone unless they'd exhausted all other optimizations. Addy Osmani presented a comprehensive guide, namely the cost of JavaScript. We always hear about the web bloating and worry about image and video size. The same amount of bytes for an image and for JS code will cost the different price because the transmission size is critical for low-end networks. Also, JS parse time is important for CPU-bound devices. You can figure out the details on Medium. Peter Gazarov tried to level down the TripAdvisor's text input highlight effect using React and CSS. The result looks fancy. It's funny that Federico Zivolo himself proposed a pure CSS version without any JavaScript below in the comments. Always bear in mind, keep it simple stupid. Addy Osmani has released another episode of Totally Tooling Tips. In this episode, Addy chats with Rob Dodson about his workflow for accessibility testing. Have a look. One more educational video is 8 tips for getting better at React. A tutorial in the video covers inline conditionals, linting, using React DevTools, component types, and much more. How to use SVG as a placeholder and other image loading techniques by Jose Perez is a library's overview for SVG thumbnails creation in order to improve the user experience. This is the 4th post of his series about techniques loading images. Eva Ferreira posted a guide of the usage grids and flex CSS together. Even though you don't need this approach in your project, the links at the bottom of the article would be useful. You can find her article on Area Lab blog. Let me grab your attention to an exhaustive list of all the elements you need to have or to test before launching your site. Brandon Morelli published the FrontEnd checklist. It's absolutely priceless, especially for newbies. Anna Tudor has proved one more time that CSS is amazing. This time, she posted a step-by-step how-to for smooth transitions from one shape to another using SVG and vanilla JavaScript. Let us back to CSS topic. Eric Meyer expressed his thoughts in writing titled Declining Complexity in CSS. Eric noted that the 4th edition of his book is twice thicker than a previous one. I think it's not the problem at all. You'd rather use such a book as a handbook rather than a tutorial. The last point for today is WebAssembly supports now shipping in all major browsers. This is a pivotal momentum in the web because it makes possible to run web applications at near native speeds. It's not only about games, but overall about a computer vision, language detection, physical simulation, etc. Everything can run dramatically faster using WebAssembly. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel and watch other episodes. Thanks for watching and stay curious.